Good morning, guys. Welcome back. OGA Outdoors. If you're new, my name's Ben. I got all these firewood bundles here. Actually, I'm sitting on about 20. I got to get my roadside stand stocked, and you're probably thinking, what do you mean roadside stand stocked with bundles? You just said you destroyed your bundle business. Well, since I put out that video, the loose stack business has died. Now I'm just selling bundles. I've sold 20 since that video. What I'm referring to is the Bundle Bandits. They come always on Saturday nights. About every other Saturday night, they'll come and just clean us out. They'll get everything we got. They always pay, but we get up in the mornings, we're going to church, we always look over and, hey, yep, they were here. Anyway, I got to get that restocked. I have no firewood to cut. I can't find any trees, so I'm struggling with that. I'm going to meet somebody today. Hopefully that'll work out. More to follow on that. Well, maybe going to get back to that barn on a previous video where I got all this really dry firewood. It's like some of this cherry here is reading like 8–10%. Hopefully get over there. I think it's not even for sale anymore. I think they're just trying to get rid of it. I think it may be free. I can't tell what's left in the pictures, but we're going to get over there and check it out. But y'all stick around today. We got a lot going on. You know, the roadside stand firewood business is just strange to say the least. Like I said earlier, previously I hadn't sold a bundle in probably a month. I was selling was loose stacks, and now it's like everybody shows up and wants bundles. I don't know if there's more campers going on, more camping since the weather's cooled off. It just doesn't make sense. But we'll keep stocking with whatever they want. I'm just using that really dry firewood, that cherry and stuff, because I figure they'll love it at the campground. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, there's 8. We'll go in there and stock up the stand, and then I'll give you a little tour of what inventory I have left as far as firewood. Still don't have any logs, but hopefully got a solution for that later. You can see I got 4 left. There's normally 12 here, so they got 8. So we'll get this stocked up real quick and then we'll move on. I think the new stand here has really helped my business. I don't know if it's just curb appeal or maybe because it's got a roof over it, they think they're getting the woods drier. Not complaining, but business has definitely picked up this year compared to what I did last year. If you saw my old videos, I just had a pallet here on legs, but I'm not complaining, like I say. We'll just keep feeding it and collecting the money. That easy. Okay, so here we are in the shed. This is my first stack. This is my own personal wood. This is the crap wood, as I call it. It's got mold. My wife calls it barnacles. It's a little punky, but that makes it dry faster, so I can get it in here and get it out of the weather. It's pretty neat how you can take a 5.5-foot stack of firewood. I can wiggle it. If y'all can see that. I wonder how long it takes me to wiggle it. This whole thing can fall on me. This is my smoking wood. This is my hickory, my cherry, and not for smoking, but mainly kindling. I got some pine and cedar down the end. I guess we don't want to get that mixed up, but sometimes I'll sell some bundles of this to some customers if they're looking for some smoker wood, but this stuff's really dry. It's been here a couple of years, so we probably don't want to smoke around it or anything. My bulk storage in my shed. This over here is the dry bay. That's the green bay. This over here, there's probably no way this is going to be ready to sell this year. I would be really surprised if it is, because it's stacked, back to front. What's in the back, it might be ready by the middle of the winter, but this over here is I probably got 4 cord in here, maybe. So I've only got like probably 5 to 8 cords that are ready to go. So I kind of raised my prices because I'm kind of slow down the bulk sales and just mainly concentrate on the roadside stand. So especially deliveries, I raise those up a lot because I'd rather people just come get the firewood. So that's kind of the reason for that. But I don't know, 'cause if I sell a lot of bulk, I'll be out in just a couple, month or two anyway. All right, guys, I'm out here in the wood yard now. I guess this is my favorite stack of the whole place. It's mainly cherry. There's a little oak right behind me. Well, we won't discount the stack just because it's got oak in it, but there's cherry on, that's the far end, and there's got cherry too. It was just cut. This stuff's been cut. This here's probably been cut 2 or 3 months. Cherry season's fast, but I don't think it's going to be ready this year. Well, I might be surprised. I'll just keep an eye on it. I want to give a little shout out to my buddy Brad over at Nelson Ridge Farms. If you haven't seen his channel, go over and check him out. I'll leave a link to him up here. But yeah, he's just recently retired from the Army. I was a contractor for the Army for about 30 years, and I just retired about the same time. That's kind of our little connection there. Not saying I was active duty or anything, he was, but if you get a chance, go over and check out his channel and tell him I sent you. But he's a real big fan of the cherry firewood as well. All right, this is my last stack. There's probably 12 cord here. Down that far end, there's some oak and hickory down there. I'm hoping some of that will get ready here pretty soon. Keep an eye on that. This is mainly red oak and white oak. All the rest of this up here on this side. There's some locusts on the other side, but I don't think this stuff will be ready here. It might be. We'll just keep an eye on it like the rest of it. Okay, y'all, that kind of concludes the Woodyard Barn tour. The common theme there was the whole tour you didn't see the first log. I'm completely out of inventory. I've been putting some ads on Marketplace. I'm getting a few comments. Some of the funnier ones was I had a lady, she said, "Oh, I've got a seasoned stump. You can come get that." And I'm like, "Thank you." I'm getting a lot of people. I had some guy say he's got pecan. We're like all excited, you know, but turns out he's like 40 miles away. Had several that had good wood, but they were a long ways off. So I'm supposed to meet a guy here in a little while I'm hoping he's got a big oak tree. We haven't seen it yet, but we're gonna go look at that, and maybe if it's something I can harvest, it's close by too. It's only about 2 miles away, so kind of excited about that. Hopefully there'll be more to follow on that. All right, guys, we've got good news and bad news. There's probably more bad news than good news today. The barn firewood, it was really dry and everything. I found out through a little research that's no longer available. But, you know, I'm not really upset about that too bad because it was in a lot of odd lengths. And I hate having to try to take a round like it's 20 inches or 24 and cut it back to 16, 17, something I can use. So I'm not too bummed out about that. I thought I had some beech up here at the tree service wood yard. Went and picked up a few rounds of that and got the splitter out. And of course, it's less than desirable. Let's just say that. So we throw that away. Probably having a big barn fire here in a little while. I did get a couple rounds of hickory that was up there. They're split up. I'll put those in the stack. I did get to go check with the property owner. He's got a really large oak tree. I'm not for sure exactly what it is, which species. He's already limbed it and everything, so it's just the log is mainly there. It's the big limbs and the log. So it looks like it's 2 feet in diameter at the base. It was in some weeds. I couldn't tell real well. We're gonna get over there and get that thing picked out hopefully soon. So I'll have you a little footage of that in an upcoming video. But like always, if you like my videos, go ahead and give me that thumbs up. It helps the channel. And go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. And we will catch you on the next one. And I really appreciate you watching. Thanks.